shit is real, and I'm always bringing the truth. You know how I do. If you guys are new here and you're not a troll, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know the spew. Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley off into the comment section. Your girl will surely appreciate it, okay? So, excuse me. I'm back. I know I came up on here earlier. Well, I wasn't live, but I did record a video earlier. And I hadn't showered or anything. So, we're probably going to end up discussing the Charleston White video. What's up, Super? We're going to be discussing the Charleston White video that I did because I got somebody else underneath my comment section that's coming for me. And we're not really going to address them, but we may go over their comment or whatever because I just feel like it's funny to me. You know, like people are funny. Humans are fucking stupid. Okay? We're supposed to be the most advanced race in the whole world, but yet we can be so shallow, so closed-minded, and so stupid. Do you get what I'm saying? So it kind of sucks that I even have to come on here and do this because people don't know how to let people just be. You get what I'm saying? So before I even get started into any of this, let me just give out shade. I want to give out shade to the divine infinite all. I give out shade to the most high honorable judge, Madre Omega Ashaba Ishtar, as well as the other Aries that are in the upright that come across this video. I want to give out shade to my most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte, to the Barons, to the Gedes, to the Orishas, to the Loas, to Mama Maria Laveau, to Papa Legba, Isu Legba, Legbara, to Saint Expedito, to the Holy Child of Atocha, to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, galactic federation, everyone known and unknown, I mean as well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, and the reason why I gave Ashe, I ain't finna do like no read or whatever. The reason why I gave Ashe is because I'm gonna ask Spirit to help me like word this shit so that the regular people in the back can understand. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a little pissed off, a little bit, because just a little bit. And I know that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get underneath my skin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But let me just say this: if you are a person who receives divine messages from the spirit, then you would know that when you deliver your messages, and I've been saying this for years, because more than likely, as a divine chosen one who received messages from the spirit, right, you're going to have to deliver messages to the people that are closest to you. And when you do that, what happens? They do not listen. They think you're crazy. They don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say, right? And you get used to that type of rejection very early on. And the spirit will then come to you and let you know that they're not rejecting you. Right? Like the guy that I made the video about earlier, it's a black girl saying this. She said the word spiritual, right? So they're not rejecting me. They may look at the messenger and they're just seeing the messenger because they're only thinking in the physical realm, right? But they're really rejecting what the spirit has to say. And that's how I can say I don't give a fuck whether or not Charleston White listens to me. I don't give a fuck who listens to me. When it comes to the spirit messages that I receive, I don't give a fuck. And the reason why I don't give a fuck is because it don't have anything to do with me. Like, let's just think about a tribe. Whether or not Charleston White lives or dies, what the fuck do they got to do with me? Absolutely nothing. That's why I said I'm going to put the message on the table. Here, I'm going to sit this right here, right? I'm going to sit this right here. It doesn't affect my soul if you don't listen to me. It doesn't do any fucking thing if he does to me. Anyways, if he doesn't listen to me, like, it don't do shit to me. Do you get what I'm saying? And I need people to understand that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. If the spirit tells me that I'm going to deliver a message, it's not never really, this is a rarity. If you really are on my channel, then you know that I don't be getting this celebrity shit, nothing about no celebrity, right? So that's a rarity for me. But if the spirit tells me something, that's what the fuck the spirit is telling me. And that's what the fuck I'm going to say. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, you Christians who talking about, you know, y'all Bible, cry loud, spare not. I actually do it and y'all have a problem with it. Okay, I actually say what the fuck needs to be said, and I don't give a fuck what nobody has to feel or say about it, and it's an issue for you all, and I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really give a fuck either, but I don't understand it, and it is a little irritating, like this much irritating. You get what I'm saying? But I just don't understand that. So the reason why I don't give a fuck, like I said, the reason why I do not give a fuck, let's get these likes up. The reason why I don't give a fuck is because it doesn't have anything to do with me. Just like when it comes to the spiritual messages and shit that I deliver on this channel here. If you don't listen, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect my soul because my assignment as a messenger, because that's all I claim to be, my assignment as a messenger is just to deliver the message. Whatever happens past that point is between you and the divine. Like if Charleston White happens to come across my video and he sees it and he's like, fuck that shit. All of my job is done. So whatever the fuck happens between that point when he sees the message and whatever happens, that's between him and the divine. Don't got shit to do with me. And I need people to understand that I'm not attached to the shit. I have no attachment to it, okay? Because I'm a professional. I'm a professional when it comes to this shit. So I don't have any attachment to it. I just do what the spirit tells me to do, okay? So I do want to go over the message that I did deliver to Charleston White, because we're going to break this down and we're going to see what the fuck the issue is with what the fuck is being said. Okay, other than the fact that I'm the messenger, other than the fact that I'm a black woman who's spiritual, that is the messenger. We're going to go over it, we're going to listen to it, and we're going to see what about it is so wrong, okay? Because I don't know him. And I'm going to just ask everybody in the comment section, right? Let me ask y'all this, right? See, I have gifts, all right? And that's just period, point blank. If you knew that someone was trying to kill you, trying to hurt you, harm you, wouldn't you want to fucking know? Wouldn't you want to know? Because maybe there's a possibility that you can get out of it. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, maybe there's a possibility that you can get out of the situation. If you had that gift, then what is the issue? I don't understand it. I'm naturally like this. I didn't pull any cards. I didn't do a divination or any of that shit. But we're going to go over it. But before we do, let me look at this. Let's just look at this other comment that somebody left. All right, because they was like, okay. And then we're going to go over the message because I want y'all to see how petty motherfuckers are and why are they so motherfucking hurt. If I don't have a message about your demise, then you don't have nothing. You shouldn't have shit to say to me, okay? If I'm not telling you anything about yourself, then you shouldn't have anything to say to me. You say, yes, tell me so I can go right instead of left. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I would want. I would want somebody to be able to tell me. No, I have that gift. And y'all, those of you all who know me, y'all know I don't do shit for free. I'm not giving away shit for free, okay? So what Charleston White got for me, I'm charging $123 an hour so I can save your life for free. He got it for free because the spirit instructed me to do so. But everybody else, you're going to pay me. Because, see, people don't value your spiritual gifts. And this is why I always tell chosen ones that the gift that God has given you, whether it's seeing, dreams, hearing the spirit, whatever it is, it's for you. That's why the divine put it in you. And that's why you should be charging for your spiritual services. Because if divine wanted them to have that gift, the divine would have put it in them, just like the divine put it in you, correct? Correct? This is why I charge for my spiritual services. This is why. Because motherfuckers don't appreciate. They don't appreciate the gifts that you have. Okay? And you're going to pay me because you're going to show me that you appreciate the gifts that I have. But we're going to see how this play out. All right? But anyways, there's a hell comment because my daughter, who is the Truth Gang assistant, put this little thing on my YouTube to where it holds all comments from people that we don't know as Truth Gang. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the hell comments in my comment section. They're not on there, but we're going to just take a look at it because this is what somebody else said. And this is why I said I'm a little bit annoyed, but not really, because it really doesn't fucking matter. Because what they saying, if you truly know, man, you truly Truth Gang, then you already know, right? You already know. So let's look. All right, so this is infinite mindset, which is a fucking lie. That's an oxymoron, bitch. You need to change your motherfucking name, and you need to change it right now, okay? Because if you truly had an infinite mindset, then you wouldn't have typed this dumbass shit in my comment section. Now, y'all can't see it, right? Because it's still in the held section. So there it is. I'm gonna hold it up for y'all. And then I'm just going to read you what this person said. And this is on the Charleston White video, but y'all, if y'all go to the video, you're not going to be able to see it because it's in my hell section still, right? So it says, Spirit only talks about a guy just talking about junk, but not the people actually harming people. Bye, Felicia. That's the first comment this person put. Spirit talks to who the fuck they want to talk to. That's who they talk to. And then this person is also saying, Spirit is only talking about a person, but they're not the people harming people. You don't know me, and you're obviously not watching my channel because don't I talk about the people exactly? That's all I talk about on this channel is the people who are harming other people. Am I lying? Truth Gang Tribe, where y'all at? Am I lying? All I talk about on this channel is the people that are harming other people to bring awareness to it. So again, you're wrong. Again, you're wrong. Okay. And then they say, so the spirit is telling you to go. So the spirit isn't telling you to go to the authorities. And what situation are you pertaining to? The Charleston White situation? Fuck no, they're not telling me to go to no motherfucking authorities. Why would the spirit tell me to take a physical means, a physical route when something is spiritual? It doesn't make sense. That's why you can't get any spiritual help right now, because you steady trying to take physical routes for things that are invisible. Now, the situation with Charleston White is invisible to him at this point until he sees this fucking video, or when he sees the fucking videos, right? But as they try to murder his ass, as they try to take his ass up out of here, then it will manifest in the physical. I'm just trying to make it make sense, even though I don't need to. Infinite mindset, because I know you on my channel somewhere, because I didn't block you and I didn't block the other motherfucker either. But I dare you to come into this comment section and say some shit. Your mindset is not infinite at all. You need to change that shit, because if you're talking about taking a physical means for a spiritual matter, death is a spiritual matter. Period. It's a spiritual matter. Now let's go. This is what I mean by annoyed. Now let's just go to my channel and let's just listen. And I'm going to just kind of react to the message that was given to Charleston White. Let's just do that. All right. Let me do this. I'm sorry, y'all. Hashtag all y'all hashtags. I see it in there. I love y'all so much. But I'm kind of just trying to get this out because these motherfuckers got me fucked up. And I got to finish my hair, y'all. Okay. You said, yes, he knows his mouth has a fade coming. I mean, I don't even watch him like that. So I wouldn't know. And that's what the other motherfuckers don't know. I don't watch him. So I wouldn't fucking know who he said what to or who he did what to. I wouldn't know none of that fucking shit. And I don't give a fuck. My job was to tell him that the clock is ticking in 2026 and it's done. I don't even force people. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all religious people fuck me up. Fucks me up. I ain't got no more weed road. Y'all religious people fuck me up, man. For real, for real. Y'all are so forceful. The message isn't even forceful. We finna listen to the message right now, but the message is not even forceful. And I don't, like, if he was like to reject it or whatever, I wouldn't even argue or say anything to that man. Nothing. Because we're going to see how it plays out. That's all we got to do. And that's another thing, too. Spirit always proves itself. The divine, and the messenger, people, humans, the messenger is not responsible for proving what spirit is saying. I'm not responsible. Spirit is responsible for proving itself. So I don't really have to defend shit. Nothing. Spirit proves itself. Y'all minds are so fucking closed. Y'all think y'all know so fucking much. And these are the people that think they know God the most. And they have no connection to God whatsoever because your minds aren't infinite. If your minds were infinite, you would have a connection at least as good as mine. And I ain't bragging about my connection, but I'm just saying, or you would be working towards it. Something. The fuck? But anyways, we say I watch him and he knows. I don't even know who the dude is like that. I don't. I've seen his face, and like how I even like came across him is what I said in the video that he came across my timeline. Okay? But anyways, let's just listen. Let's listen to the message that was given to Charleston White. Okay?
What's up, everybody?
Let me do this.
It's your girl, the most high honorable judge, Madre Omega, Ashura, Ishtar, as well as Asha Israel. Or you guys may know me as Adult Missing Child Delicious Smiley. I have a special message today, and it is a message that is one of a kind because I usually don't receive messages about like celebrities or people that are known too much. I may receive like a small message about them, but I'm never really instructed to post them. So I'm going to post this. And this message is for Mr. Charleston White. Now, I don't know you, sir. And you don't know me, and that's perfectly fine. But I received a message from the divine, and trust me, do your Carfax on me. I'm not one of the ones that would be like, you know, God told me to tell you. I'm not one of those people, right?
Okay, so I just want to pause right there because that's facts. If you're not paying me, I'm not telling you shit. I don't care. Unless the spirit instructs me to tell someone or help someone for free, it's not happening. And those of you all who have been in Truth Gang for a long-ass motherfucking time, you already know. You already know. I'm not telling you shit. Why am I not telling you shit? It's not me. It's not of God. But I don't cast my pearls to swine. Wisdom. That's what it is. Okay? So that's why I'm not one of those, God told me to tell you, but let's keep going.
But I did receive a divine message about you in the end of 2025, but I've been extremely busy dealing with my situation, my personal situation. that I have been able to record this video for you, right? So I'm here now, and I hope that you take heed to this message. I know that there is a great possibility that you may throw this to the side and you may not listen to a word that I say, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I'm here to do a job, and my job is to deliver a message to you from the divine. You don't have to take it as from the divine. You don't have to do anything with it. I'm just going to hear.
So this is proof right here. I'm telling y'all, I don't give a fuck if I don't care. I don't care. All God said to me, the divine, was say this. And I said it. Okay? And I'm here for the smoke. I'm here for the smoke. You said, you know, anyone considered a snitch has a price to pay. Well, I don't know what Charleston White is into. I don't know. I don't know if he's a snitch. I don't know what the fuck going on with him. I don't know. And I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm just being honest. You said, yes, inner wisdom for us is self-preservation. Are you saying he a snitch, or are you saying somebody snitching on him? Let me just clarify that. I'm sorry, Miss Pam. You said, yes, inner wisdom for us is self-preservation, child. Exactly. You know, and that's me preserving myself. That's why if you want to deal with me in any way, or you want to know something spiritually and you can't find the answers and you can't go to the preacher and get it, I'm not giving you nothing for free. Unless the spirit is saying this person is in dire need of help. Like the girl who I posted the testimonial of. She was about to pay me, and I told her not to pay me. And the reason why I told her not to pay me is because Spirit said, don't have her pay you. Her child is missing. That is an emergency situation. So it ain't like I'm out here scamming motherfuckers and taking people money. No, you're going to pay me for my services. But in certain situations, like it's a life or death situation, I'm going to help you. And it's just that simple. And she was grateful for my help, and that's why she got the free service. Okay? You said he is one testified against a friend. Oh, he testified against his friend. That's on him. He better do something about that. But let's keep going.
Here, put this on the table for you, right? So, all of my life I've had spiritual gifts. I don't really want to go into all of that here. You can do your Carfax, like I said, and anybody that comes across this video, you can do your Carfax on me, right? So, at the end of 2025, the divine had shown me, it was a video that came across my timeline, and it was Charleston White. Now, I know who he is, but I don't really follow him or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I have bigger problems in my life. Those of you all who know me, my problems are way bigger than following Charleston White, right? So the spirit showed me that there is a hit out on you, sir. A hit out on you.
Okay, so this is where his divine message is kind of starting. So I'm pausing it right here. But I want y'all to pay attention to exactly what the spirit is saying. And you tell me if there's something wrong, if it's bad, or if I'm doing something crazy, or if I sound delusional, or whatever. Okay, because it's literally a straightforward message. It's literally straightforward. I didn't get on her like, Charleston White, please listen to me. You gotta believe me. I didn't do any of that shit. Okay, so let's just keep going. This is a divine message that he's about to receive. And I want y'all to break it down. Analyze it. Am I saying some weirdo fucking psychopathic spiritual shit? Or am I just delivering a message? You be the judge. And it doesn't really matter because 2026 is going to tell it all. According to what the spirit is saying. According to Mr. Charleston White. Spirit is going to tell it all. So I don't got to do shit, but let's go.
This is going to pick up in 2026, right? The energy of this is going to pick up in 2026. Mm-hmm. Now, I was supposed to tell you in January, but again, I was very, very busy, and we still have the rest of the year to go for this to play out. So I'm just here to lay it on you flat, right? So there's a hit out on you. I don't know who has the hit. Well, I do kind of have an idea because the spirit showed me as well, but I don't want to name any names because I don't want no beef or problems with these people because I don't fucking know them neither, and it's not my fucking business. But they did show me where this is coming from, or where the possible connection of this is coming from. The energy of wanting to get you off Earth is coming from, right? So I was instructed to let you know that in 2026, we're in February, there will be 3 attempts on your life, okay? There will be 3 attempts on your life. They also told me to tell you that there was a path that you were on previously. And that was like the instructed path, the divine path that you were supposed to be on. But then you decided that you were going to take a different route. And that's okay, because you have free will. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, right? And on both paths, you would have had enemies, right? But on the path that you have taken, you have enemies now that are like trying to get you off Earth, right? So there's going to be 3 attempts on your life. Each attempt is going to be due to gun violence. I don't want to say, like, I don't know how to say that or mask that energy or whatever, or say it on TikTok or whatever, or on social media to where it's not going to be like misunderstood, right? You have developed several different enemies in different areas of your life, and throughout the last 10 years, this is what the Spirit is saying, the last 10 years. But it's somebody who's recent, and they don't like what you say about them. They don't like how you express yourself about them. And they want to make you pay for that. This is what the Spirit is saying.
Okay, so anything wrong so far? Anything wrong? I just need to know. Anything wrong with the message that I've said so far to him? Anything outrageous, sound crazy, spiritually impossible, like far-fetched, any of that shit sound any of those ways? Y'all tell me. Okay? Let's keep going.
So with the 3 attempts on your life, which is important, one of them, you'll be in a car. One of these attempts, you'll be riding in a car. And then so one will attempt to take your life there. And then another attempt will be when you're outside. Like, you're not in a car, you're just outside, and somebody's bold enough to come up to you and try to hurt or harm you, okay? Both of these attempts will be unsuccessful, the first 2 attempts, right? And before I tell you about...
So let's just be clear. I'm telling Charleston White that there's a hit out on him, and that there are several different people that are trying to hurt or harm him and take him off Earth. And then I'm also telling him that there is a path that he can take to escape death. But what I'm saying is getting so much ridicule. Why? Why? Y'all want him to die or something? Y'all want him to die? Okay.
The third attempt, the Spirit is saying that after these 2 attempts, or even after the first one, because you're getting a message here that's warning you of what's to come, right? So they're saying after the first or second, whichever you decide, whenever you decide to get the hint that this is what's really going on in your reality, right? Then you will have a choice where another pathway will open, and you'll have an opportunity to escape death. You'll be able to go another route, right? And you'll live, right? And these people that want to get you off, there's money on your head, sir. It's money. The people is getting paid, right? You could dip off. That would probably be the best thing to do, but I'm not going to get into that, because if you want to save your life, you probably have to just hook up with me personally.
Now, why I didn't want to get into what he should do is because if he's going to live, it doesn't make sense for me to put that on the air, like put that out on the internet, right? So if we're going to try to help him, or if he decides that he wants to receive the message or whatever, I can't say how the fuck he's supposed to get out of it online, because that's stupid. Then they're just going to develop another plan to get his ass, because that one's figured out. I know, because I've been in a situation where motherfuckers had money on my head and were trying to kill me. When they find out what you're going to do to escape, they just make another plan. Okay? They just make another fucking plan, but let's keep going.
And I'm going to tell you how to do what you got to do, right? To get out of the situation. Do your Carfax. I've escaped death multiple times. Facts. Multiple times. And Facts. I'm still here. Hitmen and all, right? Facts. So you'll have a choice to go down a path that makes you feel as if you're going backwards, but really it's just you getting right on the right path, right? And presenting whatever message that you have, because you do have a divine message, whatever that message was, or whoever you were meant divinely to be. It is in the spotlight, and it is a divine message to change and help people, but somewhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause right there. And the reason why I'm finna pause right there is because, oh boy, Infinite Mindset, his message. Okay, let's go back to it. Let's go back to my held comment section. Hold on. Pausing it right there for this purpose. The Spirit only talks about a guy that's talking about junk, but not the people actually harming people. And then he says, bye, Felicia. If you just heard what I said on the original message to Charleston Light, he had a divine path. He stepped off the divine path. He forfeited his divine protection. That's what the Spirit is saying. So the reason why the Spirit will be talking to a guy that only talks about junk at this point is because he's obviously a fucking chosen one that has stepped off of his path. The divine doesn't give a fuck about you regular motherfuckers, and I'm just being honest. Only the chosen ones. Now, I don't give a fuck what impression you have of Charleston White, because I don't know him, I don't follow him, I don't know nothing about that shit, okay? I don't know nothing about that shit. But what I do know is that he's obviously a chosen one. And that's that. And that's why the divine will talk to him and not your raggedy ass. That's why. Okay? You want me to see that Jesus loves me? Don't you think I already know that? I do. All right? You need to focus on Jesus loving you so that you can make it into the gates of heaven. Okay? That's what you need to do. And if you type it one more time, then you're just going to get blocked. Because I think we do have some moderators in here. Type that shit one more time and you won't be able to say shit else on this channel. Jesus loves me. I know it. That's why I'm doing what I do. Okay? Let's keep going.
Along the path, the spirit is saying that you got off track, and that has like kind of forfeited your divine protection because you're not on the path that you originated on, right? It was a harder path, but you would have got there, okay? With enemies still, but less violent enemies. I would say like that, less violent enemies, right? Ones that wouldn't threaten to take your life, but just cause you a little riffraff on your journey, right? And then Spirit said to me that if you don't pick the right path this time, or you don't shift your reality, and it's going to be minor, but it's going to seem like really major to you, or if you don't shift your reality in a small way, the third time in 2026 is a charm. And I'm going to say this, they said third time is a charm, meaning the third time that they try to get you, they beat and got you, right? So somewhere in between that first and that second attempt in 2026 on your life, there is a door going to be open in which you need to take this door, you need to take this path. It's an out, okay? And this is your divine spirit team. I don't know what you believe in. I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just doing my job, Mr. Charleston White, okay? Yeah, you take the out and you survive and you live, okay? And if you don't, then you go on with the spirits. You go on to the other realm, right? This is not about proving that you hard or proving that, you know, you tough or whatever. This is why the spirit, I feel like, is coming to me to tell you this, right? This is about saving your life, all right? This is real. There's money on your head right now. There's at least 3 different groups of people that want this money. So like, it's not just a small situation in which you have one hitman or one group of people trying to hurt you. There's 3 different people that have groups that are after you, Mr. Charleston White, okay? So just a little bit of, you know, my credentials. I helped someone find a body, a fiance that was missing her husband, and exactly where I said the body was found.
Now we're finna pause that. That's facts. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Okay? Because there's people that's been in Truth Gang that's witnessed it. That lady was able to get a proper funeral for her fiance. So you can talk about my spiritual gifts all the fuck you want to. You will never. You can judge me too. Black girl, I cuss, I smoke. You can judge me too. But you will never, ever have any dealings or sayings in how the divine deals with me and the gifts that I have, that I work with in my personal relationship with the divine spirit. You'll never be able to interfere with that. You can think whatever you want to think. You can feel however you want to feel about me. And before we get into the rest of my credentials, I also predicted the death of Queen Elizabeth. And she was dead. I think it was like 2 weeks later, no more than fucking 3. And that's facts. And that's recorded. So it really doesn't matter to me. Y'all can try to attack me all y'all want to. All y'all want to. Because spirit proves itself. Okay? Let's keep going with these credentials.
Okay. I solved my own case as a missing child, and my cousin's case. He's not my cousin, but he's a missing child as well. So you can do your research. You can look at the videos. You can do whatever you need to do to back up what I'm saying about my credentials. Like I said, you can do my Carfax on me, but I advise you to heed the warning. That's all I'm going to say, because like I said, I don't know you, and I'm not clout chasing or anything like that. I'm just delivering the divine message. So with that being said, good luck, brother. Good luck, and I hope that this message finds you well, and I hope that when you see the out that the divine is giving you, you take the out, even though it may seem as if you're going to lose something. But if you take the out where you're losing maybe a little bit of notoriety or fame or whatever it is, or even money, then you're going to survive. But if you take the route where you're trying to prove something, or you ain't never scared type shit, third time's a charm. That's what the spirit said. So, yeah, I shade to my spirit guides, and I'm out this bitch.
Okay, so that was the message, and I hope y'all listened thoroughly to the message that was given for Mr. Charleston White. And then I want you to point out to me where the fuck I sound like I'm trying to push some shit on him, or I sound delusional, or any of that shit, point it out. Point it out, okay? And don't come on to my channel talking your riffraff, because I know a lot of y'all seen Charleston White in the fucking title, and you don't know me, and you don't know what I do, and you don't know nothing about me. Don't come onto my channel with that bullshit, because I am not the one. I'm with the shits, especially when it comes to my divine assignment. I'm a messenger, and that's what I do. And I don't care if you accept the message. I don't care if you reject the message. But the message is what the Spirit says. And Spirit said what they said. Okay? And a lot of you all will not get the messages because y'all are too focused on the messenger. Okay? Y'all are too focused on the messenger. But that's all I had to say. And I'm glad that I took the time to come on here and break this down. And I hope that you all will, like, you know, watch it play out. Shit. Watch it play out. That's all I can say, because that's all I can do too. That's all I can do too, is watch this shit play out. Now, I don't know Charleston White, and I don't know nobody involved with Charleston White, but we gonna see, because he's famous, right? Or semi-famous, right? So we're gonna see what happens for the rest of 2026. And nobody should say shit. Close your motherfucking lips until 2027. Okay? Because by that time, the time would have been ticked, right? And then we will have the outcome of the situation, correct? All right? So close your mouth and let it play out. And with that being said, I'm out. I gotta finish my hair. I love y'all so much. Truth gang, I'm out this bitch.